And that's off the inside edge. And that's how this series begins. Next offering is down low. 2-0.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Swing and a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good.
And now it's Juan Soto. Right through there for a strike. Soto recently taking home Player of the Month honors.
And what a show he put on last month, Boog. Really impressive work at the dish, and I'm sure his teammates and the coaching staff appreciate it. Great having a bat like this in the lineup. There's no way around it. Soto is one of the most exciting players in baseball. His hitting skills are so advanced, you'd think he'd played in Major League Baseball in a different life or something.
Next pitch misses way outside. Got him. And that's the first out.
Batting third, first baseman.
And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. Big time power. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Alonso, a former home run derby champ, 30 years old now, and he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over 325 in his last 10 games. And here it comes. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. Man at first, one away. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Oh, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts. So they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
And now it's Mark Vientos. And first offering is fouled off. Next offering is fouled back. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. It's the Bet Zero Phillies coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. We go to the bottom of the first. Here's the second baseman, Bryson Stott. First offering, and it just misses.
1 ball, no strike.
And another ball.
2 balls, no strike.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Hit in the air, left field. Nimmo has it sized up. Reaching for it and brings it in. And timeout for the Phillies lineup. Well, this team has been winning a lot of games, and offense has been a huge part of that. Typically, you get good at bats top to bottom, Chris.
Well, this is a team that's hitting for a real high batting average, and we talk at times that hitting is contagious. Definitely seems to be the case. They've also got good approaches at the plate, and from top to bottom, hitters just aren't giving away at bats. And when you're doing that, it contributes to winning baseball.
And strike 2.
0-2.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. One out, bases empty. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Yeah, that's pretty sick. Late cutting action to get the swing and miss right there. I mean, that's just really hard to account for as a hitter when you're seeing the fastball all the way, and then just at the last moment, it darts away from you and you can't reach it.
Smash down the left field line. And foul ball. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. We played an inning. No score. And welcome back to the ballpark. Second inning set to
Leading
go.
off for
And
the
now
Mets,
Jeff
second baseman,
McNeil.
Jeff McNeil.
Wheeler back to work. That's towards center. Rojas under this one. And there's one down.
Woo! He was all over that first pitch fastball. Just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. On the run, throw to first. Nicely done for the out. Here's Jesse Winker.
For whatever reasons, this is a hitter that performs better in night games. We'll see what he brings in this one.
To the right side. To first. And that is that. And we're back. Bottom half of inning number 2. And Kyle Schwarber will come up. In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count. Ooh, Rusty Valentine umpiring behind the plate in this one. He has what you might call a tall strike zone, both at the letters and down below the knees.
Yeah, and I'm sure that helps a lot of pitchers we see today who like to work up, down, trying to change eye levels and swing paths.
Yeah, exactly.
With the shift on, hits right into it, gets to it with a slide. It's there, and that's a great play.
Just so impressed with the movement on that play.
It.
Footwork was excellent. The arm strength was there, and of course, the most important part was getting the out.
And here comes Alec Boehm. On the ground right side, and that's just foul. Just missed.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 is fouled off. 0-0 here in the bottom of the second. Good job to fight that one off.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes.
And that's how they get their first base runner of the game. Nick Castellanos at the plate now. And ball 1. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
In there. And so now 1-2. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. That K is his 3rd of the game. Max Kepler at the plate. And that one is downstairs. And it's 1-0. Next offering is fouled back. Boom. Off of first with 2 away. Next offering is in for a strike. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. So no run. Welcome back.
Leading
and coming off a series where the pitching was outstanding, we take a look at those numbers. Fought off foul. Nimmo lifts one in the air deep to right field. Ranging back. And brings it in at the wall. Luis Torrens up now for the Mets. On the ground to the left. Boom. Throws on to first. 2 away.
Now batting.
Here's Francisco Lindor. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Kepler has this one sized up. Brings it in. And that'll do it. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well.
James McCann.
And that is in for a strike. It's 0-1.
1 strike.
Strike on the inside corner.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. And a swing and a miss. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. So the lineup flips over. This is Bryson Stott. Fly to left his first time. Right through there for a strike.
Now, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
Bottom of the zone and a called strike. Pitch misses there. Ball 1.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2.
Got him. Rusty Valentine rings him up. Welcome back as we take a peek at the starting pitching so far this year. On the ground out to short. Loves it on the dive. Not in time. He's safe. Not sure if too many people have been paying attention to it quite yet, Siggy, but that extends his hit streak to 11 now.
Well, I know he knows about it, even if a lot of our viewers don't. And this is when it's clear it's no fluke. 11 games in a row. Man, that's when even the hitting coach starts to leave you alone. You're going so good that nobody wants to mess it up.
Third baseman,
and next for the Mets, Mark Vientos. That one's upstairs, ball 1.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
Ground ball could be 2. Flips to second. That's 1, and that's 2. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. On now to the bottom of the 4th. No score. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Center fielder, Johan Rojas.
That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Rojas, 24 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Next offering is in for a strike. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. And the 0-2. Strike 3, and now 6 strikeouts in a row.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. But with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate. So very difficult to get the barrel on it.
The 1-2. Good eye right there. All tied up. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And now it's 3-2.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
In the air, right field, Soto. 2 up, 2 down. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Scoreless here, but now he's got to deal with a guy who's got some power. Got to be careful when you're talking about a hitter with this type of slug and these type of home run totals. And that misses. And the count is 2-0. Tried to check his swing there, appeal to third, didn't go. 2 outs, base is empty. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. And Schwarber strikes out. Phillies down in order. Still no score. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. New inning getting started. And now here's Jeff McNeil. Wheeler back to work. And that one fouled off.
Well, these Mets just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Now a high fly ball out to left center. Rojas brings it in, and there's one down. And now the center fielder, Tyrone Taylor. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. And there's a rocket into the outfield. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch to the plate lately. Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Winker batting with 1 down, takes a strike.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. If you're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
And a foul ball. And down on strikes. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Here's Brandon Nimmo. Fly to right his first time. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
And that one ripped to left. Kepler makes the play. Back at Citizens Bank Park, we head to the bottom of the 5th. And now it's Alec Bohm. And there's a strike.
Well, these Phillies just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. Just 1 base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They have guys in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Pretty electric stuff showing up on the mound right now. I mean, in the double-digit strikeouts, he should be able to rack up some more before he's done in this one. And not many of these hitters have had much of an answer for what he's offering out there.
Here's Nicholas Castellanos. And there's a foul ball. 1 down, base is empty. The Phils yet to pick up a hit here. Good eye in that spot. And now 2-2. Just off the inside edge. and looking for the K.
Fastball inside just freezes the hitter. I don't think he was ready to pull the trigger. A lot of times hitters are looking away, and that one locked him up.
Kepler in now, takes ball one off the plate. And that's outside. And now 2 balls and a strike.
2-1.
And there's the strike. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Two outs. Struck him out swinging. And he strikes out the side for the 4th time today. Down quickly go the Phillies. And we're still back here in Philadelphia. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6.
Catcher,
and
Luis
now it's going to be Luis Torrens. Tap foul at the plate. Ground ball up the middle, and that chance handled. Fires over to first, and that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Now he breaks his bat. Hauls it in, 2 away.
Now batting, right
Here's
fielder,
One for 2. Hit on the ground to the right side. Stott over to first in time. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. And we still have no score. Back here in Philadelphia, James McCann in now.
Catcher, James McCann.
The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball.
That must be incredibly frustrating for the pitcher, but this is all about creating more action and speeding up the game, and it's working.
Oh, and they're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball.
The pitcher must begin his motion before the pitch timer runs out. We're looking for a little more urgency out there.
And that one handled. Over to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th. And now the first baseman, Weston Wilson.
First baseman, Weston Wilson.
And that's a strike.
2 ball, 1 strike.
Strike 2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
Second baseman.
So the Philly batting order turns over. Bryson Stott getting ready to hit. And first offering is fouled off.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he has attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
Late that time, and it's strike 2.
1 ball.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And the Phillies are set down. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here's the first baseman, Pete Alonso. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
You tie a guy up like that, you're feeling like you are in command.
Up and in, and the count even 1-1. And a swing and a miss.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
Hard ground ball, base knock. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Just kept it simple, played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
On the ground, a second, might be 2. There's 1. Back to first, and that is a double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
It's through for a hit. And the go-ahead run is on base. Here's the center fielder, Tyrone Taylor. Breaks his bat and pops it up. Stop. Makes the catch. And that is that. And we're back. Leading off, Johan Rojas. Out there to center. Taylor hustling after it. Got it. Nice grab. 1 up, 1 down. Trey Turner at the plate.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
And a swing and a miss.
You know, he's been so great today. Really just throwing whatever the catcher puts down. I mean, hasn't shaken off the catcher very much at all today.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Slice to right, and foul ball. The Phillies still looking for their first hit in this one. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. Here comes Schwartz to the plate. His righty-lefty splits there. That misses the zone. Ball 1. Swings through that.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Next pitch is outside. Next offering misses down and away.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
3 balls.
2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom of the 7th. On the ground, and that's through. Their first hit of the ball game. Makes the turn and heads for second. Not in time. It's a double.
They made a great run at it, Boog. I mean, he had their hitters off balance for the entire game up until this point, and maybe he didn't get all the way to 27 outs, but he deserves a lot of credit.
Yeah, really fantastic effort. Gave us all a great show, and now we'll see what's left for him. Breaking ball through there for a strike.
Just 1 out away from.
That's strike 3 and the 3rd out. So we take a break. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Trevor McGill.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
Fly ball down the line. This has got a chance, and it is foul.
Oh, it's a really good pass of the ball right there. Just a little bit too quick. He's got to find a way. Just let it travel a hair more.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
It might be time to choke up a little bit. Get that front foot down early. Maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
On the ground. Stop. In plenty of time to first out in the top of the 8th. Brandon Nimmo up now for the Mets. Yeah, that's fouled off. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. To the right side. And that chance handled. On the run, sends it over to first. In time. Got him. Luis Torrens up now for the Mets.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Mets going with a pinch hitter. Francisco Alvarez. Looking for a 2-out spark with the bases empty. Little chopper rolls foul. Late with the swing there.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
This to third. Boom. Goes on to first. And the Mets go 1-2-3. Mets go down quickly. Bottom of the 8th. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Nick Castellanos.
Now pitching
the Mets with a new arm on the mound, Paul Blackburn.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
Hard hit down the line and left. Puts it away for the out.
Good piece of hitting right there. Nice hard line drive to the outfield. You're trying to get on base, represent that go-ahead run. Can't hang your head on that at all.
Kepler in the box now. Takes strike one. Outside low. 1 ball, 1 strike. Puts it in the air out towards left center. And there's 2 down.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
That one fouled off. All tied up here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
0-2.
Going to count 1 and 2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Got him looking. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. So no run. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Francisco Lindor. McGill back to work. Inside, almost got him.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
And a count 1 and 2.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Popped up left side. Turner should have it. Hauls it in for the out. Juan Soto now 1 for 3.
Now batting, right fielder Juan Soto.
Up the middle. Trey Turner gloves it. They get the out on Soto. Here's Pete Alonso.
Now batting, the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
Ball 1 there.
No strike.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. And that's going to get into the corner. Around first, digging for 2. Well, he thought about 2, but he's back to first safely.
That play looks routine defensively, but with all of the little nooks, it can get real tricky down in the corner.
Time.
Kept it to a long single. Nice defensive play.
Mets going with a pinch hitter. Starling Marte. Big spot for him here. And that is out of play. Now one missed. And the count 1-2. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. McCann gathers, goes to first. In time, the 2-3. Back now as it'll be a pinch hitter to lead off. Bryce Harper. He represents the winning run. Luis Angel Acuna into the game now on defense, but in a strange way. This is not a position he's used to playing as far as we know.
Number 2, Luis Angel Acuna.
And a swing and a miss there.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
One of the hardest things to do in the game, to stay mentally and physically ready for the big opportunity, and he came through for his club right there.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Paul Blackburn won't go any further, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break. So they turn to their closer, Edwin Diaz.
He's got some of the best swing and miss stuff going right now. He's striking out hitters at a very high rate this year, so this should be fun to watch.
And that one fouled off. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Now the number 2 hitter, Johan Rojas. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. 1 down, winning run on first. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. Over to McNeil. Over to first, safe. Trey Turner with a chance now. Fought off foul.
He might want to steal second in this spot, but he's dealing with a catcher that has one of the best pop times in the game. He needs to pick his spot very wisely.
Got him swinging for the K. That's the 3rd out, and we'll play extra.
Now pitching for the Phillies.
We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Matt Strom.
And if you dig into his walk rate, his numbers are really impressive. He's really filled up the strike zone this season, so these batters better be ready to swing the bats.
And the first pitch is drilled in the air out to center. Drops into the glove, and there's one away. At the plate, Tyrone Taylor.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Swing and a chopper out to short. Slinging it to first in time.
Now batting.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Winker now at the plate.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
Up the middle. Tosses to first. 3rd out. And that ends the frame. No run. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. We're in extras here. Here's the Phillies DH, Kyle Schwarber. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
Next pitch, not close, up high. Goes down looking.
I don't know what he's looking for right there. You have to be ready to swing the bat. You can walk it off if you're just a little more aggressive.
Boom. In the box now. Takes strike 1.
1 strike.
In there at the knees. That is strike 2. Some heat there at 98 miles an hour.
Most guys are very aggressive when they see the stakes out there on the base paths and can't understand why he wasn't ready to swing the bat. You've got to be ready to swing the bat in a situation like that with the go-ahead run in scoring position.
And a big swing and a miss.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And just misses with that one. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he strikes out the side. Now we go to the 11th. Now the left fielder, Brandon Nimmo.
Leading off for the Mets, left fielder, Brandon Nimmo.
Hit hard, should be extra bases. Here comes Winker. He'll score. Safe at second with a leadoff double. What a way to get it going. A double to knock home the runner from second.
Yeah, just clearly trading places, and now that guy on second threatening to score more runs. Good clutch hitting to lead off the frame.
So up next for New York, Francisco Alvarez. First time up, he grounded to third. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Kepler makes the catch. Runner tags at second, and he makes it up to third with one away. And now it's Frankie Lindor.
Shortstop, Francisco
Don't be surprised
Lindor.
to ball on the ground to the corners that they come home with the baseball instead of going to first base.
Outside.
1 ball, no strike.
Fly ball down the line. Castellanos makes the grab. Runner tags for home. Throw is offline, and he scores. It's 2-0. Now it's the right fielder, Juan Soto. And first offering is fouled off. There's a swing and a drive. That's back. That one is gone. He circles the bases. Home run number 20 on the year. It's 3-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
Manager out of the dugout, and
pitching
Jose Alvarado on to pitch here.
Number 46.
And compared to a lot of other relievers,
Jose
strikeouts have not been a
Alvarado.
big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
Next to hit, Pete Alonso. Foul ball. Now the 0-1. That's inside.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Swing and a miss. Puts the tag on him, and that's the inning. Back at Citizens Bank Park, bottom of the inning. Here's the left fielder, Max Kepler.
Now pitching for New York.
Taking over on the mound for the
Number
Mets,
81.
Danny Young.
And I can't imagine
Young.
any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Inside, and that's ball 1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
1-10.
Stays alive. That's a ball. Went with the sweeper. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And that one is inside.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. McCann in the box now. No balls and a strike. Swing and a miss. And that is strike 2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Now only 1 out remaining.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Harper in the box with 2 gone. And takes a look at a called strike. Lifted to left, and that should do it. He puts it away, and that'll do it. The Mets claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense.
The number 7 is such a cool and sort of lucky number. Well, this team has been playing really well, but to win 7 games in a row, there's been some luck and there's been some really good play. I think you get to this point, you start to look at, can we double that? Make it double digits, make it 2 touchdowns, make it 14.